it's Fabiola and welcome back to my kitchen. I am about to make lunch, and it's not any lunch actually, it's a Cameroonian dish that I'm craving right now. It's called poulet DG, which basically means CEO chicken, kind of. So it's made out of chicken, and of course I don't eat animals, so I'm gonna replace the chicken by the mushrooms. It's super flavorful, it's creamy, it is you just have to give it a try, it's really good. So I'm gonna try my best to share this lunch cooking time with you guys, because this recipe is too good not to share, and I can't believe I've never shared that with you, because I make it quite often. And yeah, let's get started. For this recipe, we're gonna use plantains. Look at these beautiful plantains. You want to use ripe plantains. We're gonna use a lot of mushrooms. If you're not vegan or plant-based, trust me, you can be vegan for this lunch. It's so good, so good. All right, we're gonna use cilantro, leek, garlic, ginger, carrot, celery, bell pepper, onion, and of course I'm gonna put the list of the ingredients in the description box below, so you guys will have the exact quantities, you know, the amount of each ingredient that I'm going to be using. And we're gonna use coconut milk, and I like this brand because it's super clean, you know, it's just coconut and water, but you can use any brand that you prefer. Just make sure that it's unsweetened, you know. We're also going to be using some lentils. Again, I love this brand because it's just lentil and water, but use any brand that is just lentils so that there's no other flavors. We're also going to be using some cooked quinoa, about half cup of cooked quinoa, and some cut green beans. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, so we're gonna use black peppercorn, we're gonna use pink Himalayan salt. You can use any salt, it's just a fancy salt. I'm kidding, it's super healthy. And we're gonna use curry powder, some vegetable bouillon cube. This is optional. If you don't have it, that's fine. If you can find a vegan vegetable cube, great. And at the end, we're gonna add a little bit, just a tiny little bit of nutritional yeast to thicken, you know, the mix. And that's it. That's our ingredient for today. Leah. So we're gonna start by peeling the plantains, and then we're gonna cut it in small circle shapes, and we're gonna bake it.
It means no worries.
Now we're gonna cut it into small circle shapes like this. Next step is to transfer our plantains into a large bowl. Oh my goodness. And then I'm gonna add in some salt and a little bit of oil, just because I want the plantain to stay moist, kind of. So I'm gonna use about half tablespoon of oil here. Just a little bit of oil. We're gonna shake it. Shake it. All right, the plantains are ready to be baked. I'm gonna spread it into this baking tray. All right, in the oven they go. He's almost there too. All right, while the plantains in the oven, we're gonna chop our veggies.
You need a new lesson. Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
I'm gonna put the green part of the leeks here, because I'm gonna be adding these at the same time that I'm gonna add the yellow bell pepper, because they cook kind of fast. These are gonna be first to cook. Just gonna use these garlic press up. Okay, garlic is ready. And you can use less garlic than this. I just love garlic. We all love garlic here, so we always add a little bit more of garlic. I'm gonna peel this ginger. It's a small thumb of ginger. You see how small it is? Yes, I also chopped some cilantro that I'm gonna be adding at the end of the cooking. So for the mushrooms, I'm using a mix of oyster mushrooms right here, some baby bella mushrooms, and shiitake mushrooms. Okay guys, the first step is gonna be to add some black peppercorn into this pan, and I'm already added in a little bit of oil. You don't need to use oil, but I just feel like it just enhances the flavor of the black peppercorn and the garlic that I'm just gonna be cooking in the oil first. But again, you can skip the oil and use water. If you want to use oil, about a tablespoon of oil is gonna be more than enough for this step. I'm gonna wait for the oil to be warm, not too hot, and then I'm gonna add in the black peppercorn inside, just a little bit, maybe equivalent of 1 teaspoon. And I'm also going to be adding in the garlic and the ginger. So I'm going to cook it together, the garlic, the ginger, and the black peppercorn for about a minute. And I added in a little bit of water because it was already dry. It's going to stir frequently. And then I'm going to add in the leek, the celery, the carrots, and the onion. The white part, the white clear green part of the leek. I'm going to keep the bell pepper and the green part of the leek for later. I'm going to cook this for about 30 seconds or so. Alright, it's about a minute later. We're going to add in our mushrooms. We're also going to be adding the leek. I'm also adding in the bell pepper, the green beans. Yes, it's ready. So our plantain is ready and it's looking so good. Okay, now I'm gonna add in my vegetable bouillon cube with the curry powder and the salt. All the flavors are just coming to my nose. So yummy and so healthy, as you can see. It's about 10 minutes later, and I think it's the perfect time to add in our lentils, our quinoa, and our coconut milk. Woohoo! Okay, I'm just gonna combine this, and then we're gonna bring it to a boil. Now that it's boiling, we're gonna turn the heat to low, and now we're gonna add in the plantains. He's always on time for food, as you can see. Always.
Bring it.
It's not even ready. Okay, I'm gonna add in all the plantains. Just wait for it, okay? It's gonna be ready in 1 minute. We're gonna add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and this is gonna thicken the sauce, and that's gonna be so freaking good, you guys. Okay, we're gonna mix that super well, just like this. Last touch is our cilantro. Okay. And how good is this looking? These people. So good. I'm so proud now. because I know you guys are gonna be so happy to eat this. It's so good. Alright guys, it's time for me to go and enjoy this lunch peacefully, because it's not the kind of lunch that you eat in front of the camera, you know what I mean? I just need to hide the camera and stuff myself with this. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for always sticking around. For those of you who are new here, welcome home, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. Bye. Mwah.